I ain't afraid no ghost.
Me either.
Hey, welcome to the Geek Fighters special Ghostbusters stream, where we do some Halloween stuff because it's October, so we do.
Mm-hmm.
We are playing the Ghostbusters PC version, which came out what year?
It came out in
2009.
Yeah, 2009 by Atari. Published by Atari and developed by the now defunct Terminal Reality.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, this was a good game.
Yes.
And it's actually a pretty good story that basically you could
It's the third
call
movie.
this the true third Ghostbusters 3. Yeah, it is.
Even though it doesn't have the title and wasn't really going to be the third movie, it is considered canon in the series.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And with me, and the one on the controller is Double RPG.
Yes, we're gonna be finally we're gonna be busting some ghosts and defeating some paranormal activity here in New York City a third time. Well, a third time by the standards of the Ghostbusters universe, but that's aside from the point, though. But yes, it's time for us to, just do well and play a great game once more. But anyway, I'm Double
And with
RPG.
us also is 16-Bit Jeff.
What's up, guys?
And of course, if you're wondering about Suikoden, because you're like, wait a minute, did you guys start Suikoden? We
Yes.
will be
Yes.
back on Suikoden.
But we'll be coming back in November because it's the month of October,
November, right.
and seeing that this is about a maybe a 7 to 9 hour game, it's a very short one. So we decided to take the whole month of October to actually go through it in its entirety.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So basically, Suikoden got preempted, but it's still happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And don't worry, guys, we're not even watching a Sony Pictures movie or anything like that because we know that Ghostbusters came from Sony Pictures, sadly.
Oh, thank God.
So if you want Suikoden, you're still gonna get it. Just got a little bit of waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want October stuff, well, that's all you're gonna get this month.
Exactly. It's just us fighting some ghosts in this beloved gem that came out almost 10 years ago.
One of those rare games that you're like, oh, this is gonna be crap. Wait, what? This is actually good?
This is actually good. I don't know what you guys
I
are
know.
talking about.
You know, licensed games. So few were good.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sad, but it's true.
Yeah, and
Thanks a lot, WB.
and even for like PS3 and Xbox 360 standards, it still holds up really well.
There was a Donald Duck game that was also actually pretty good for PS1, Dreamcast era.
Oh, yeah, from Ubisoft, right?
Yeah.
Wheels
That one-
on Steel 21 quoted on our Twitch page. My Hero Academia quirks equals autism?
Yeah. Nice.
I guess so. But anyway, we're gonna start a new career, and
Oh, I screwed up the tweet.
of course, we're not gonna be playing. I haven't really played this game for almost the past 10 years, so I'm not really that experienced in it. So we're just kind of sit back, relax, and enjoy the game, but while also fighting some ghosts in the process.
No way, I totally screwed up the tweet.
All right.
Let me retweet Jeff.
What happened to the tweet, dude?
Oh, I tweeted it, but I forgot to tag you guys, so I gotta delete it and just copy and paste and
Dude, it happens to the best of us, trust me.
I forgot
Yeah.
to tag you, me, and Double R.
So, have you guys played this game?
Oh,
I
hell
never
yeah.
got the chance to. I remember when it came out. I totally remember because I was like, oh, I gotta get this game, and I never did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I played it and I beat it. Really thought it was a very incredible experience. Oh, God. Wheels on Steel 21? It's Wheels, of course.
Yeah,
Of
did you know that?
course.
Nope.
Oh, me and Jerry knew that.
Nope, I never knew that. No, because I never even see you on here, Wheels, and I never even see you actually using your own Twitch page. I didn't know that you even had one.
Well, yeah, true. It's, every time we see Hero Club's official one instead. Most of the time.
Exactly.
And that's usually the Visible Ninja that's taking care of that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, more often than not. Who's EERPGs? Double RPGs.
Oh, God. What happened now?
I tried to redo the tweet, and I was gonna write EPG instead of double RPG.
Right.
ERPG? Who the heck is that?
Must be your rival.
Must be.
Or long lost brother.
Anyway, so the tweet is out and it's correct. There you go.
Oh, hi, Janine. Good to see you behind
Is
that
Star
desk
Child
again.
in the chat?
Yes, he is. But, you know, just playing through this game, it definitely does seem like this would be, like, the best plot for the third movie to come about. If there was a potential third movie.
Again, thanks a lot, Sony. Oh, no one wants a third movie. Let's do a reboot, but shittier.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, no gabbos.
Yeah, it's just once. It won't happen.
Hey,
What if I quote the movie, quote the song, the Ghostbusters song? Technically, there's a Gabbo in there.
Yeah.
The lyrics.
And Star Child says, I've been here since before the stream started. Lol.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice.
Man, that's some dedication.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. All right. I just saw how many viewers were here. I'm like, what the?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ghostbusters 3 is nothing without Thor? Lol. What are you saying that Chris Hemsworth is Ghostbusters 3? No, he's more of Thor. He's more for Thor than Ghostbusters.
Yeah, there's only 2 movies, yeah, and then this one, which I know what you mean.
And the sad thing is that when you look at the entire leak that happened a year before the movie was shot, the Ghostbusters reboot, you could really tell it was Sony that screwed up the vision of that movie. Like, a lot of people like to blame the director and writer for that movie. No, they got equally screwed by both Amy Pascal and Sony. Like, don't even blame them.
Yeah, which is why I was very sad by the outcome of the Venom movie.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
did you see that Reddit post I showed you for the Venom movie?
Wait, what?
The scene in the Venom movie? Venom got the waifu treatment.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm. This is what happens when executive meddling takes effect, and they really should not have done that.
No, you know what they should have done? Not have Avia Rad be part of any Spider-Man movie whatsoever.
Yeah,
Avia Rad. So basically, Avia Rad was like, Venom, can we add tits to it?
Yeah.
And the thing is that, you know, with the outcome of what happened with Venom, it kind of makes me a bit more skeptical for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Nah, I feel
that
like...
one actually. That one.
Well, even though it looks good, but I just hope it's, you know, I just hope it doesn't follow that same idea with what happened with Venom.
Oh, true. No, the reason why I'm saying this is like the same guys who did the 21 Jump Street film and on the old show that I remember back in the day when MTV was still doing good shows.
Guys,
animation.
Look what's on the computer screen in this game. It says, "Congratulations, you have completed a great game.
Yep.
You proved the justice of our culture. Now go and rest our heroes." So yes, it's the ending screen for Ghostbusters, the NES game.
Yep.
You know, the funny thing is, the Sega Master version of that game is better.
Yep, sadly, but
You say said, I say freaking hilarious.
You know what also is better? Sega Master version is better than Double Dragon, the first one.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
First Double Dragon Sega Master version is way better. You know why?
Why?
Actually has 2 players.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Then again, I do know that the Battletoads version on Genesis is a better version compared to the SNES version because it's not broken.
not the containment unit. There's some highly sensitive equipment. You're disintegrating there, kid. Yep, this game's got that witty humor.
If this was a couple years ago, Wheels, it would still suck. But Sega's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Sega's been making turnarounds since they pointed that new guy at the beginning of this year, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sega, I still need to pick up the new Fist of the North Star game.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to get. You know.
Lost Paradise.
Guys, tell me
Income.
You guys tell me have a chance to tell me how it is. I don't think I'm gonna get a PS4 until next generation, obviously. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what about PS5 and next gen Xbox? I won't get one if they're bad consoles, plain and simple. Which
if they don't run well, I mean,
I hate to break it to you.
specifically with how ambitious they're becoming in this day and age with their newer things of hardware.
well, to be bluntly honest, I think when you say ambitious, I think what you really want to say is downright arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, that's right, Star Child. You do.
what?
He has a Japanese version of the Fist of the North Star Yakuza game.
Oh, cool.
That's why he streamed it before.
That's right, he did. Yeah.
I'm glad it came out over here.
Hmm.
I mean, I know the Yakuza games have been coming out, but still, like when it comes to Yakuza on top of another license, it tends to get a little tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
And it
Slimer.
got a dub even.
Really?
Yeah, it's the first Yakuza game to have a dub since the original PS2.
Oh, you talking about Fist of the North Star?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we just said I want a Gary Daniels skin as DLC.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Gary Daniels is the guy who played him in the live action movie.
Yes. What are you trying to do? Tickle me? You're already dead. Oh, my brain's expanding!
Gary Daniels also played Brian Fury in the Tekken movie,
Nice.
which made no sense it made total sense to cast it, but it made no sense that they changed Brian Fury's backstory of fighting style from kickboxing to Kenpo, when the guy playing him is an actual kickboxer. Just keep him kickboxing.
That's hilarious.
Like,
That is funny.
the actor's already suited for Brian Fury, and yet you changed Brian Fury's backstory.
What? Why? I imagine Harada wasn't happy when he heard that.
Oh yeah, no.
Just
Dark South
knowing
says-
Harada.
Has the live. He does have the Fist of North Star on VHS.
Wait, really?
And Wheels said the live action actually made him get the anime. So, well, I guess it did some good things there.
Well, yeah, that's what a freaking movie should do.
Maybe that Bleach movie will get people re-interested in Bleach.
And speaking of which, I actually, when I was sick recently, I actually got a chance to finally watch that adaptation. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of the show. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
I really distaste both the show and the manga, but
Uh-huh.
it's actually better than the source material. It's actually better than the source.
The Bleach movie was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was better than the source.
Yeah. I actually watched a little bit of it, and I thought it was actually pretty cool. I really liked how Ichigo's sword was when he became Soul Reaper.
The only thing is, it only covers...
Yeah, it just covers the Karakura town arc, the first one.
That's like the most boring arc. But obviously, it's the one that sets everything up. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like,
well, actually, we should say Sally sets up because after a certain arc, it just goes completely nowhere until it finishes, right?
Maybe this movie being good will encourage them to animate the final manga arc.
And probably hopefully do a better job than the original manga.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wheels said the Bleach movie was so solid. I hated the other movie. The Bleach movie was solid.
Mm-hmm.
He hated that the first 8 volumes cut out stuff for possible sequels, and he says Bleach goes nowhere after Aizen. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Sure.
It's just, you mean after the whole Soul Society arc? Yeah, it's just seemed like the first 2 story arcs had really good potential to actually be something great for Bleach, but then after that, it just completely went downhill after that.
You know, funny enough, since we're bringing this up, it reminds me a lot of how Naruto progressed throughout the years.
Dude, because
the same crap happened to that show.
You know what's funny? Since they show Boruto and they're gonna show I watched the first episode of Boruto.
Uh-huh.
I got so confused. Remember how I bought Naruto in August, the 4th Ninja Store game?
Uh-huh.
Boruto made me play the game and beat the story mode.
Really?
I was like, what the heck happened? And guess what? It doesn't really explain what happened. It explains how they beat. It shows how they beat the final enemy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It doesn't show how the heck the ninja villages became the way they are with all this extra technology.
I like Star Child's quote. I call him Burrito.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and then I was reading about the ending of Naruto and how Wheels told me this, and he's and you guys told me this, that how remember that manga contest that Kishimoto was running?
Yes.
And Wheels said, but Jerry, you know how to write better than this guy.
Dude, both you and I know how to write better than freaking
And
Kishimoto.
I looked it up, and apparently that even Japan, even he himself admits he doesn't know how to write. There's an interview where he admitted, he's like, yeah, I don't know how to write.
You know, of course not.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You only listen to what the fans say. Yeah, that's not a very good idea for you to do that, Mr. Kishimoto.
Well, to be fair, that's the majority of Japan, but still, it's not. But we like this. Who gives a rat's ass? Who doesn't? No one cares. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. That's the reason why I stopped watching anime as I got older, is because they don't care about plot progression. They don't care about character developments. They don't know the main components. They only care about one thing:
Tropes.
Ships. And that too. They only care about tropes, and they care about ships. They don't care about the show.
I don't mind shipping, but I only mind it if it's done right.
A secondary thing.
A secondary thing, but if it's done right.
Exactly. Like, if it's done well, just like any other thing that should matter. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Right.
Like Macross did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who wants to send me a message? Spambot.selfie.
Hello, Slimer.
Hey, that's a good thing to call that Slimer.
Yeah, that is.
Nah, I've seen this.
Oh.
Know how it is.
That was a good time to call.
I'll cover the elevators and start carrying ladies safely to the rooms. Yeah. Okay.
Macross love story is messed up in adult drama trash. Or messed up adult drama trash. Oh, yeah.
I guess that's Wheels.
Is
Yeah.
it Wheels?
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
Wheels.
Just notice, like, before I said it, that sigh.
Trash opinion. It's Wheels.
Yeah.
We love you and we hate you.
Mm-hmm.
That actually explains a lot.
Well,
Following a cold trail. Line the target up with the smallest circle for the best scan. Okay, you got it. Now just take it. Way to go!
Starshaw says he even likes Macross too. The one that got forced to be non-canon.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, there was a season that got forced to be non-canon?
No, it's a movie.
Oh.
So what happened was, back in the day, they made Macross 2,
Yeah,
and it wasn't bad. I like it too, Starshaw.
but people assumed it'd be
But
bad.
it's Wheels, like Wheels said, it's true. It's the one that made no sense. That's why it wasn't bad, but it shouldn't have been a Macross movie.
Oh.
there you are.
So what happened was, because of it being weird,
Mhm.
they decided to make a true sequel, and that's the one people really like, called Macross Plus,
Okay.
which became the true Macross 2.
Thanks
That's
for
the one
history lesson,
Brian.
Jim.
That's the one Bryan Cranston was the voice of the main guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he used a pseudonym, but it was him. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
You still
Okay,
having to
well,
use that
that's-
PKE meter there, guys?
Yeah, I saw you pull out a ghost. Or was that Slimer?
Yeah, that was Slimer.
Is he just training you how to use it?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, Ray's
Sort of,
Ray's Ray's training me how to use the Ghostbusters equipment. We're in the Cedric
So,
Hotel where Peter's gonna get slimed by Slimer again.
I know both Wheels and Starchild definitely know. Wheels and Starchild definitely know about Bryan Cranston, because remember that back in the day, Bryan Cranston was with Power Rangers and anime. Yeah, he was an otaku. You know,
In fact, the full name for Billy Cranston was influenced by Bryan Cranston. Yeah.
Come on, shake a leg.
Wheels
Which
said
funny enough came
Macross 2,
full circle.
Macross 2 was like, let's flip the script and use an alien song to screw mankind.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wheels said, no, Jeff, in all caps.
Yep. Oh, you've been slimed, Peter. Bad by Slimer again.
I don't know what you
I
said.
get a sense of
I don't
deja
either
vu when I'm
when
in
you
this
said that.
hotel.
But then again, that's Wheels. We don't know
Oh,
what
wait, what's a wives' tale?
It's all about
But what part?
Oh no, my friend.
Well, about Billy's name, because I'm pretty sure that's true. It's
Yeah.
You guys need to get down here immediately. Our living science experiment is tearing apart the lobby, and he's not alone.
More ghosts? But we
Oh!
a clean bill of health.
Bill Cranston.
was named back when Saban tried to make Bioman. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. I can actually see that. Thank you, Wills. Because I can
Bioman.
actually see that because of the original pilot for VR Troopers was named completely different, right?
Well, if you remember you ever seen that pilot? It's on YouTube. The
Really?
Galaxy Rangers.
Oh.
I
Well, if you
forgot that
watch the
Brian
Galaxy Rangers, they do call him Billy Cranston. I remember that now.
Yeah, I forgot about that episode. I forgot that Billy. Brian Cranston was on.
That was the pilot. That was the pilot where Mark Dacascos was going to be the Red Ranger.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, that's right. In that they were going to call him Victor, the Red Ranger,
wow.
and the Green Ranger, the Blue Ranger was going to be called Cranston even back then. Yeah.
Ray, you guys
So
officially stuck in the elevator? Show of
Heck.
hands.
yeah. Star Shots out. I forgot what Brian's name was on the Macross Plus DVD. Yeah, it's like something Stone, Lee Stone, Brian Stone, or something like that.
Oh, jeez.
A porn sounding name.
Yeah, it does. What's with unionized actors having used pseudonyms that sound like porn names? Seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you said exactly what I was about to say.
Like, that makes no dang sense.
I was just about to say non-union work, so it's got to be pseudonym. Persona is apparently non-union because every time I check the credits, it doesn't tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the OG series or the continuing,
From 3 to now, the OG and the fighting spin-offs and all that.
Really?
Yeah, every time I try to check the credits, and the only reason I know Johnny Young Bosch is because I know how he sounds.
Exactly, but still, jeez, that's messed up.
And apparently, because of that, nobody knows who Naoto's voice actress is.
That's messed up.
When I like the reverse trap.
That is really messed up, but all seriousness, it's going back. It's going back to what I was just saying just last night. It's just like instead of getting pissed off of actual things, gamers get pissed off of the most stupidest crap.
Yeah, I agree 100% with that.
Because I hate to say it, it's just like, oh, I would rather have broken games. You know what I have? You know what I would rather have? A unionized industry that actually cares about the crap that they make.
Starchild asks, is a person able to get sucked into the ghost trap?
Oh no. Unfortunately, no.
Thank God, no.
Well, I
think
mean,
what
fortunately,
happens
no.
is if they get sucked in, they become a ghost because they get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think, yeah. No, it's just true. You would think that would happen.
Oh man, I thought you died right there, but
Yeah, I thought I did
Something
too.
which they explained in the reboot, but nah, they had
this
to focus
actually
more
is
on.
pretty dang good. Like
It is.
Mm-hmm.
like it's still crazy to me that don't cross the streets.
But we're already crossing the streams.
I know exactly. That's what I'm saying. Wait a minute, this breaks lore.
Yes, it
They should be
does.
able to just cross the streams like that.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying this in a jokingly or snide way, but I actually found something interesting about Ray's actor,
Dan Aykroyd?
yeah, and also obviously the co-creator of the franchise, the entire franchise itself. Did you guys know that he's autistic?
Nope.
No.
He has Asperger's autism.
Huh.
Never knew that.
Is Ghostbusters multiplayer? No, not the PS3 360 or PC version,
PC
but the Wii and the PlayStation 2 version is.
I could have sworn that the servers were still up. Oh no! My apologies. I think it's only the Xbox 360 version via the Xbox One backwards compatibility because of it being recently added to the program a year ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can play multiplayer on that version, and I think you still could through unofficial servers on the PC version. So there are options, at least for both Xbox and PC, but it sucks that Sony still gets screwed. And it's not because of the PlayStation's architecture or the division. It's just Sony being Sony.
He is Canadian. That's I was gonna make a joke about that Star Child about autism and him. Oh, I thought it was just him being Canadian.
Maybe that's why I'm autistic.
We're blocked in Canada.
Hey, guys, maybe that's why I'm autistic. Maybe for some reason I probably have a little bit Canuck in me too.
I told you that, Jeff. I was like, I think you are part Canadian.
I wouldn't be surprised.
LPH. Wow. He asked, do we think we could have another Ghostbusters cartoon?
I would like another one.
I see that more realistically than another live-action movie, to be honest.
I prefer another cartoon.
Because
I definitely prefer another cartoon.
You guys know I wanted that movie to be great, the 2016 movie.
Yeah. Oh God, I think a lot of us did.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the main problem with that movie was it felt too much like a live-action adaptation of a cartoon that didn't even go to full season. That it just had one pilot. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is actually still a pretty good-looking game. I mean, I know it's a PC version and you could have max settings and all that, but still, still pretty good for 2009.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I hope you're able to get the free copy of Shadow Warrior 2 courtesy of GOG because it's no longer free.
I got it.
Yeah, that old cartoon Star Child. Yeah, that one was great.
Oh, the Real Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Yes, that was a great one. The show that had the voice of Garfield at the time voicing Peter Venkman.
No, but funny thing enough, that's how I was introduced to Ben, feature writer of Babylon 5, J. Michael Straczynski was for that cartoon.
Yeah. And they even had Frank Welker voicing Ray Stantz in that cartoon.
Oh, that's right. And if I recall, didn't he also do the blabs and the noises for Slimer 2?
I think so.
So I think he did as well in that adaptation. But yeah, that Psychonauts thing I posted on YouTube earlier in the morning. But yeah, I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, that's like some grade A WTF moments right there.
It really makes you wonder, like, what caused it to happen? Was it something that recently went through from NVIDIA a couple months ago, or you know what I mean, like one of the updates for like say Windows or something else? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because I did check both the GOG Galaxy version as well as the Steam versions, and it both happened on the same damn game. The same dang version. So yeah, again, I'm
How is it that Slimer still gets away from the Ghostbusters? How is he that really conniving?
Well, for one thing, it's easy for him because he's a ghost.
Well, I know, but he's probably the smartest ghost that you would ever know, because he actually can get out of the containment units.
But the funny thing is, he doesn't act like he's the smartest. That's the irony.
Okay, where's Slimer at? Oh, hidden entity. There you are.
Oh, speaking of upcoming pieces of media that I hope to be good, even though I am not that optimistic when it comes to the people behind it, for very obvious reasons. I'm hoping Psychonauts 2 is a great game.
Yeah, I hope it's a good game. And I hope the PC version is stabilized when it releases, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do, and I think it should. Hopefully it should.
Okay, let's get that trap online. Slimer, get in there!
Nah.
Oh, cool, we can purchase another upgrade right now. Sweet.
Oh, nice.
The PKE meter scan improvement is our newest upgrade, so basically increases scan target size. Okay, we'll purchase it. Sweet. Remember the other weird Ghostbusters cartoon, Filmation's Ghostbusters?
Oh, yes!
Are you talking about the Hanna-Barbera one, or...?
still pretty much ready.
Yeah, isn't that what Filmation was? Just a subsidiary of Hanna-Barbera?
Yes.
The bar mitzvah.
Oh, that's fine.
What have you done? The guests are arriving in 15 minutes.
What seems to be your problem? Thanks to me and my new exclusively assigned recruit here, the festivities can now proceed in an entirely ghost-free environment.
Man, I really just find it just hilarious how people are complaining at the Ghostbusters for ruining their place when they're actually trying to save them from, you know, crap that's what's been going on. God, it's like... It just, with people like those, like the, you know, like the manager of the Cedric Hotel, it just makes you want to slug him badly. For just how much of a jerk he is.
Heads up, your initiation is over. Now give us a hand. We've got a couple of really persistent troublesome spirits.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, man.
So I just came back and I see Starchild wrote, "Remember Filmation's Ghostbusters?"
Yes.
Yes.
There actually was an unrelated Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and it was more like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Yeah, it was. Yup. I think it was based off a live action too. There was a live action show.
That's right, years ago, because there was a different franchise called Ghostbusters, funny enough.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just seeing you're pulling like a anime attack.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still shocked at how good this looks for the age, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, PS3 era to now era isn't that big of a jump as it was.
No,
say,
it's not.
No.
PS2 to PS3.
You know, you hit the nail right on the head of why I hate this generation of consoles, guys. It's because they like to state that, oh, look at the graphics, they're so great. It's just like, no, they're not.
No.
Like
They're not that much of a jump.
that,
Yeah.
The jump we saw last gen to the
From
prior
2?
generation, that was a big jump. That was an eye-opener.
Yeah, exactly. From
From-
PS2 to PS3.
Yeah, that was
a
a huge jump.
This generation is just normal.
yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
but there's a difference between the PS4 and Xbox version. Really? Because I can't tell.
The only thing I see is the only thing that's different is that now everything is true HD. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is,
it's still not-
too, is that
Yeah.
like they say that ray tracing is like the next big thing in HD in the evolution of high definition. It's like, are you kidding me?
And this is the reason why I'm sticking with PC and not going with console next gen. For any of them, most likely. Gives a crap like what Kyle just said.
by the way, I looked up that cartoon. Yeah. The cartoon that's based off the live action came out '86, and the live action was in the '70s, way before. So I don't know what happened there. Did they just agree to let?
I think that was the case. Yeah.
Because technically, the other Ghostbusters came first.
Mm-hmm.
I think there is an agreement in regards to that.
It was
Don't
like,
quote
yeah,
me on that.
yeah,
but
yeah.
I think that's.
but
just
yeah,
assuming.
I'm assuming.
We all assume it.
But don't assume. But I'm assuming. But don't assume. But I'm gonna assume anyways.
Because we
Yeah.
have to.
Because I have no other thing to go off of here.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see about assuming and you. My stomach feels much better. I was
Who do you?
bloated.
When you guys take a look at the rookie Ghostbuster, what does he make you think of, or who does he look like in your eyes?
Well, I'm still on the cutscene.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, he has beard.
No, he doesn't have a beard.
I'm still seeing a Fisher dude then.
Well, I'm talking about the one with the crew cut hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Ghostbuster,
the Ghostbuster recruit.
I don't know why I was looking at the ghost.
Because I'm getting a Mike Matei vibe from just looking at him.
Oh
I was
god.
watching AVGN and stuff earlier.
Uh-huh.
The one you play as, or he's one of the other recruits?
Oh no, it's the one I play as in this entire game.
Okay. Well, as soon as I get a good look at him, I'm gonna. Because right now you got that third-person RE4, but not quite RE4.
Yeah, more like Gears of War gameplay in this game. Which I would like to do a live stream series on the Transformers game by High Moon Studios.
Good
War
choice.
for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron.
Good choice, man.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
I think my cousin had one of those, and I was like, yeah,
More specifically, a 7,000
it's okay.
charged seawater. And
Because
Or
for a Gear,
or am I
because
thinking
for,
of a different one?
because for that game being a Gears of War clone, I thought it was actually pretty darn good.
Wait, which one? War for Cybertron is good, Starchild said.
Yep.
Well, I think I'm thinking of another one that was bad, that was recent.
Oh, the one that came after War. That was done by
That's-
a different developer.
Yeah, that's
Rise
the
of the
one.
Allspark, that was done. I think that was done
Yeah.
by what was it? I think Terminal Reality actually did that one too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one,
Yeah.
because my cousin rented that one because he heard War for Cybertron was good. He's like, well, maybe this next game will also be good. And I remember him renting it and bringing it over to my house with his Xbox One, and we're like, let's try this out. And we were both like, oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
We were like, we're bringing this back. Yeah, we're bringing this back.
Oh. That's
I
sad.
like how he took the trouble to bring it to my house,
I know.
right? And all for just for it to be disappointment. Like,
I'm fighting chandeliers that are hypnotized as ghosts.
Oh, hey guys.
well, Transformers Devastation is like one of the only licensed Platinum games I actually liked.
Yeah, that was the licensed game by Platinum that I actually found to be the most enjoyable.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
but the other ones like Legend of Korra and Ninja Turtles, sadly.
Yeah, those suck letdowns.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, how the heck did they screw up with Ninja Turtles of all things?
Well, here's the thing. This is the thing that pisses me off, and this includes developers like Platinum. You never trust hype from a developer at all, even with the likes of Platinum, because there is times that they can screw up. Oh, but what about Bayonetta 3? It's going well so far. That could be a bomb too.
Wheels thought the Devastation was boring.
And
Well, if you don't like
and-
beat 'em ups.
And you know, I also blame
I
Activision.
like 'em.
I also blame Activision for Mutants in Manhattan's performance because
Oh, God.
because they released it at a time when the second movie came out, Out of the Shadows, in 2016. It's like, it's not a movie tie-in, you dumb butts.
Well, this is Activision we're talking about, so it's. Let's say Activision wouldn't be the guilty one if a certain publisher went back to tie-ins. You know what I'm referring to. Starts with E, ends with A.
Oh, yep. I hear you.
Am I on my Twitter?
And Wheels says the Devastation game was very boring.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That like, well, if you don't like beat 'em ups,
Then why are you
I liked it
playing?
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's the thing. I can understand some people not liking particular genres. That's completely fine.
And Will said that those games weren't made by the core Platinum team.
No.
But that's the thing.
But still,
But still,
so-
that's, I mean, whenever they do something good and
Remember
everybody
that
tries to
game
jump on the
for,
bandwagon with hiring them for projects, you
Microsoft?
know that they're being oversaturated with so many projects that they're stretching their,
Yeah,
their
exactly.
employees too thin.
yeah, like the whole thing that
Scalebound,
happened with
like,
freaking Scalebound. It wasn't entirely Microsoft's fault. That was on Platinum.
Starchild really liked Devastation like us. He said he thought it was great. He liked the G1 model, so I'm by it.
Oh
He
yeah,
just so I'm biased towards it.
it's a very faithful
And Wheels just agrees. He says, yeah, that's why the TMNT game was crap too. It was stretched. They were stretched too thin.
Like, I hate
Yeah,
to bring
yeah,
this up
true. Yeah,
because
they were stretched way too thin.
Because if there's one thing I hate about this industry, we love and like to talk about freaking drama, but we look at freaking Platinum back then. I am disgusted at how people blindly blamed Microsoft for canceling the game when A, they were in the right because there wasn't any progression that they wanted, and B, you want to know how many games they were developing in general
It was
with
like-
Scalebound Alone
it was like
alone?
6 at the time.
I think it was either 6 or 7. And what about these games they just announced at freaking E3?
That new game by Square Enix, which
Yeah. You cannot tell me that started around you cannot tell me that's probably started around pre-production at the time when they were still doing Scalebound along with those other games. So for all we know, we were probably doing 9 in total for a 200 development run team.
Metal,
That is
Metal,
suicide.
Wheels said that Metal's with him, and he said that he says he wishes he could talk, but Wheels is the one talking for both of them because he's the faster typer.
Right.
Metal Gear and Bayonetta were stronger because they put more focus. Yeah, they had more of the.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
But yeah, like, I hate how people blindly believe in developers when they should be. I hate to be this guy, but people need to be more cynical in regards to developers. Not because of them, obviously, but because of publishers behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being serious. Like, consumers need to be more cynical of what comes out of the woodwork that is the video game industry, and not like overall hype saying, "Oh, this is gonna be the next big thing. It's gonna be a killer. Insert game here." That insert popular game here, like they did last generation. Like, "Oh, this is gonna be the next Halo killer, right, guys?"
Will said that's the real reason when you were talking earlier about developers.
Yeah. But it's sad, like it's like what I was saying last night to you guys privately. It's just like this is the reason why this industry sucks.
Star Child, I guess. Did you look up about the 2 Ghostbusters franchises? Star Child said, Columbia basically took the Ghostbuster name.
Okay. So we were kind of right. It's just it wasn't an agreement. It was just basically a hostile takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that Sony really knows how to do extremely well, right, guys?
You may have come up with it first, but we have more money. That's basically what they told.
Ours.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something that, and even you, Jerry, a diehard PS fan, could say that they're really good at doing, right? Sony.
Yep.
Corporate hostile takeovers.
Oh yeah, they could do that.
We love that. That's our favorite pastime.
But it's only Microsoft, really. Have you seen what Sony's done in the past? Because they're both equally bad.
Only EA knows how to do closures. Really? Because last time I checked, it was Sony that had Psygnosis and...
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
Crap.
Exactly.
That really pissed me off to the point that pushed me away from freaking Sony this generation.
Your mother and I are so proud, aren't we, Egon? Oh, Venkman.
I like Bill Murray,
They
but
made him look just like old young Bill Murray.
yeah.
I mean, this game is still set in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's
why...
like right after the second movie, almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Will said, rumor has it Hasbro's open to possible finally do the 3rd WFC game because of new toy line.
Really?
A War for
Yeah.
Cybertron game?
Dude,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Star Shaw said, Columbia paid Filmation $500,000 and promised them 1%. Wow!
Dang.
So they got it for a steal.
That is nuts.
We're not even going to pay you $1 million, and we're only giving you 1% of the profits.
That is... Yeah, Sony are a bunch of great guys, right, guys?
Wow.
They're such a great company, right? They're not as stingy as EA, right, guys?
Get in my trap.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I had
Get
to
in
go
my
on,
trap.
I had to go on Twitch because for some reason Twitch was screwing up again this weekend. It wasn't hosting the TGF stream on my channel, so
Aw.
I had to fix that manually, but it's now being hosted, so don't worry about it, guys.
Oh,
What's-
you got out of my trap 2 times in a row, man. You don't get out of my trap. You don't get out of my trap there, fisherman dude.
That's what we're going to call him from now on.
Sure. We'll call him that.
See about him.
I'm trying to.
No, you know what that is? That's the Gordon's fixtureman.
You get in my trap. Right now, Mr. Ghost.
Will said we're
Finally.
supposed to have a Battle for Earth following World for Cybertron,
Oh,
FOC, and the Dark Spark tie-in, but I don't know what happened there. They didn't They were
know
just
what
like, let's not do it.
we all know what happened. It was called Activision.
That too.
Oh, we're finally listening to Winston Zedmore now.
The most underrated Ghostbuster.
Yes.
That's a good question, Al. That's a very good question, LPH.
What?
So what's worse,
What's
Sony
worse?
Movie Division or Sony Gamer Division?
Wait, which one's worse?
Yes.
The Film Division, the Game Division?
Uh-huh.
I would say they're even in my eyes. Like they're both equally bad.
They clean and soft and white, and you guys aren't gonna like it. Oh, guess who's coming back?
It's a safe rock marshmallow man.
And then he.
By the way,
and then he taps Egon.
I can't believe we're not talking at least even a little bit of that.
And Egon's. Ray taps Egon's shoulder and says, "It wasn't me this time, I swear."
Yep.
New York Comic Con, man.
I know.
Oh, here it comes.
Okay, so there's cutscene.
FMV. Yep, there he is, Mr. Stay Puft.
Think we already beat you?
It wasn't me this time, I swear. I swear it. But yes, New York Comic Con's going on right now. Hey there, Winston. Good to see you, buddy.
Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Stuff came out.
That has me very excited, just based on the new lore. I mean, the official lore with how Planet Vegeta is meeting its demise and whatnot.
Oh, that makes me think that what in the world? It was gonna be. They said it was gonna be 3 hours, and they cut it down.
Oh, come. Look, I don't care if it's live action. I don't care if it's animation. If it's overseas, if it's a 3-hour cut, then just release the dang 3-hour cut.
Yes.
People should learn better from freaking crap like what happened with BVS's theatrical cut.
Yeah.
You don't screw with the vision. You don't screw with the director's original vision at all.
No.
Okay, I'd have rather that, because now what they're probably gonna do is what they're probably gonna do is what they did with Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, redo it as a series and use the excuse. They're probably gonna use the excuse.
I know they are, but no.
Because cutting that's probably the real reason they cut it, is because they wanted to have an excuse to do the series.
Probably.
And say, oh, but no, this time we're actually, the series is actually going to make sense because there's still content that was not in the movie that you forcibly cut.
Mm-hmm.
So, Starchild said Filmation felt duped, which obviously.
Well, yeah,
half a billion and 1%. So they quickly created an animated version of their 1975 TV series and called it Ghostbusters. That's why they made the cartoon. That's right, the first movie of Ghostbusters came out, what, 84?
Yes.
And the animation came out 86, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. The Filmation animation. Remember Filmation? They're the ones who did all those shows that they're trying to bring back from the 80s.
Like a
lot of them.
Yeah, I know, a lot of them, but you mean like the new She-Ra cartoon?
I don't want to bring it up.
Did you guys see the trailer for the new She-Ra cartoon that's coming out on Netflix?
NYCC, I saw it.
Looks better.
Yeah, it definitely has me.
We'll see.
It definitely has me a bit more optimistic about it.
But here's the thing. This is why, and I know Jerry's the same way too. This is why I wait for official footage and not freak out for freaking set photos or leaked images, right, guys?
Right.
Because that's the worst way to, that's the worst way to react, because you can't tell how it's really going to look just by a grainy photo.
Yeah. I saw it and, oh, don't worry. Yes.
Like, I could care less for She-Ra, so it doesn't affect me. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
I don't. I
just hope it's a good show for people that want a good show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Heck, the reason why I said a bunch is because they just did I just got the comic review copy of the comic. They're freaking bringing back Rainbow Brights.
What?
Yeah. Rainbow Bright's even coming back.
Of all things, Rainbow Bright.
You're making me think of the Robot Chicken sketch of Rainbow Bright.
Oh god, yeah.
Game over, man! Game over!
So Wheels is basically talking about seeing about me for not answering.
Uh-huh.
Really? Because I think the one who has a right to see about someone is you.
Mm-hmm.
If he thinks you're gonna catch his hands, it's the other way around, right, Jer?
I'm staying quiet.
Is that confirmation or denial?
Oh, look at this. Doritos. Shameful advertising in the 1990s in a modern video game.
It would
Oh,
suck.
that old school logo.
Yes.
Star Child said shortly afterwards Columbia produced it, their own animated series, and to emphasize the officialness of the project, they titled it The Real Ghostbusters.
Yes.
That's why they called it The Real Ghostbusters.
Just to be a bunch of perks.
Petty,
Which is-
petty.
Which is nothing new
Oh,
because it's just...
they're petty over the original people with the name using their name. Like,
Yeah.
that's what. Like, wait a minute. You guys are the ones who they're the ones using the name first.
You guys gotta love Sony, hey guys?
But we're the real ones. How can it be real if you're the second?
You're not the real ones, you're the imposters.
You're the more popular ones.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
But not the real ones.
See, it would have been fine if they just called the popular Ghostbusters instead of real.
Yeah. You know what? I'd have liked that. I'd have like, oh look, they got the balls to say that.
Well, because it's true. I mean, in all honesty, who actually remembers the original Filmation Ghostbusters? No one.
No one.
Until I saw it on YouTube, yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
What do we do?
It's not vaporizing fast enough. There's too much of it.
I saw that whole fight there. Well, not a fight, just getting all these ghosts.
I thought it couldn't become any harder to get around.
It's not vaporizing fast enough.
Well, we're not getting through that.
Cross the streams. We're
Cross
already
the
crossed
streams! That's the way you managed to defeat Stay Puft in the first movie.
Find a way around this mess. See, it's either
Bill Murray has, or Venkman, whatever his name is in this.
Yeah, Venkman.
Venkman.
LPH asked, so are we not get? So we're not getting any new Ghostbusters anytime soon?
Nope.
Yes. No.
They have something. The last I heard, I think they have something planned for an upcoming anniversary for the first film.
Uh-huh.
So it might be announced at one of the upcoming cons next year. That's what Ivan Reitman stated around this time. This is what came out of the mouth of, I think, both Ivan Reitman and the guy who played Race, freaking
Tank is leaking gas all over the place. That is a
Dan Aykroyd. They did say that something might be announced next year in celebration for the one of the franchise's anniversaries. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we hear something in regards to seeing new Comic-Con release.
Let's hope.
Star Child said it's true. Columbia had deeper pockets, and their series had a toy line and a team of lawyers. Exactly, they had more money because even though the other one came first, they had more money, so they were able to win the fight.
Which is sad, but it's true.
Which is sad. Like that's how copyright is in this country. We care about. You always see it on YouTube. You care about our copyright. Take down your 2-second clip in your review. And
That's not how copyright works.
Nope.
And yet, you know, it's like, but you guys, no, but we're the rights holders. And then it's like,
you are, but there's a huge difference.
Exactly.
Egon, once again on the Super Slammer.
That's what these guys tend to forget, that they're not wrong. They are the right holders, and they can deny the rights to someone using their right either legally or illegally. But there's a difference. There are a set of rules that they need to follow as well too. And to play devil's advocate, there are times I don't fully blame these, guys like Sony or Toei to a degree, because I really don't think it's their fault to a point. I think it's more of the system that YouTube installed to begin with, more than the right holders.
Wheels said, "Why'd you sound like Kermit when you were talking about the copyright laws?" You know what? Because there you go. That's my new character. Angry lawyer is just angry Kermit.
I got you. I'm gonna tell you, but you just gave me an idea for April Fool's 2019. Just saying.
And LPH said, and I try to make an all-new Marvel joke and I fall.
Failed.
My eyes are... Well, actually, no, these are new glasses.
Wait, Marvel's new? Since when?
But yeah, but also, like, my point about the copyright thing is also because, like, you could be the guy who came up with something first, but a bigger company could say like, oh, but we're bigger, so therefore, like, that's kind of messed up.
Again, that's not how copyright works, guys.
Nope.
Jesus.
It shouldn't be how it works, but it is how it works in this country.
Yeah.
Like, Star Child said, is a ghost driving the car?
No, it's Egon and Ray that are driving the Ecto-1.
Wheels brought up a very good point.
What?
You say it, RPG.
Copyright is dumb as crap. Japan still don't know how it works.
Yep.
Ain't
Just
that
like a lot of our things that we are accustomed to, right?
If we were on Reddit, I'd give you Reddit gold for that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because here's one thing that Japan doesn't know that we know more: racism is bad.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
And you thought we were racist? Oh, just look at the crap the Japanese done, not only currently, but just throughout the years/decades of that nation. Jeez.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
cool.
seriously,
I didn't know
just-
there's destructible environments. That's
Ju-
right.
Just read what they did to both the South Koreans and Chinese.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
yeah.
Oh,
And they'll deny it.
Yeah.
They'll still deny it.
oh, hey, it's Helga from Clay Fighter as a ghost.
That woman sings. It's over.
Yep.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Hey, Jerry,
Wait, there's two of them.
Jerry, did you just have a premonition in regards to Japan's future? I mean, the fat lady just sung, right?
It's over.
Like her personality.
I mean, yeah.
You guys can't.
But yeah, like it's
Our
like for
declining
example,
birth rate, and we're still not going to allow any immigrants in.
you
That's a whole
saw
bag
that
of
posted
worms.
for freaking Reddit, right?
Yeah. And that's a whole other bag of worms, this video game thing, but jeez.
Oh, but still, it's just like
Yeah.
I know it's a video game, but I just want to bring it up because I didn't know.
No,
if
but you heard it. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, but jeez, like, that's bad.
Holy
That's
bejeebus.
That's one fat lady.
Yeah, Kyle, since this is more like ganker stuff, we'll talk about later when we're off the air. Because-
Okay.
We all said turn A Gundam equals immigration laws.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turn A, turn.
Yeah, you know that's the funny thing about Japan. Just like they like to say that they're anti-war, and yet they're becoming a mirror image of ourselves with the alt-right becoming more.
Oh my God,
popular.
they're the ones who, yeah.
One of these things don't feel like the other.
Funny enough, they pointed us for having our leadership, and it's like, but you guys are worse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's bad, but you're just as bad as we are.
Star Child said, that's true.
Jeez.
Speaking of racism in Japan, yeah. Star Child said, that's right, season 2, Battle Tendency of JoJo. And he said he finished watching it and he forgot that Joseph Joestar had a friend named Smokey Brown. If you don't remember, Smokey Brown is his name is Smokey Brown, and yes, in the manga and anime, it's some random black kid, and it's like,
Oh my.
oh, Japan.
Oh, the
Jeez.
Japanese. You know, speaking of games from our culture and theirs, this is the absurdities of both cultures. We're offended by blood and gore and love sex. I'm sorry, that's Japan.
Oh,
because-
yeah, it's Japan. I'm saying,
Well, it's
well,
kind
what
of
do
the
you
same way too. It's kind of the same way too because we applaud it not through games but through film and TV, funny enough. But it's still
I know, right? But that-
topical.
Ugh.
But in regards to games, they hate gore but love and over sexualized crap. Yet we're the complete opposite in regards to games.
How dare she have cleavage?
But like I'm fine with.
And
fine
Japan, it's extreme the other way. How just that's not enough
With,
cleavage.
it's like you know which I like,
Isn't there some middle ground we can reach?
that's what I'm saying. That's what. Thank you for literally taking the words right out of my mouth because that's what I want to see in the future from both cultures in regards to gaming, just the even middle ground.
Wheels, I told Jeff that phrase before, and Wheels knows it too. Yep, that's what Japan calls the far left over here, the white left.
Oh yeah, because that's not racist, right? I mean, hell, there's not other ethnicities are in the far right, guys?
Is he looking for something or someone?
Trying to find the main character, they keep showing the classic ones, and like it's like your character doesn't even count, even though he's the one you're playing as.
Yeah,
You know,
I
I
know.
hate to say this, but I can see a travel agency in Japan coming up with the motto: Japan, we're not racist, we swear.
That's kind of the reason why I kind of want to go there, and I kind of don't.
Exactly, because you know dang well that they are racist.
Please be excited.
Especially squids.
Wheel said your character is nothing like the sequel. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, star of our popular children's television show, is on a rampage.
Yeah.
This is not the Stay Puft we come to love. Fortunately, the Ghostbusters have arrived to put everything back to normal.
You sure about that? I mean, you do have Venkman.
Discover what Stay Puft is searching for. Yeah, because he does look like he's looking inside of things.
And I'm sorry, but like that's another reason why too I'm still sour in regards to Ghostbusters 3 never had materializing because of freaking Bill Murray not wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Like I understand he didn't want to do it, but he could just opt it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He didn't have to rip up the script. For me, that just tells you a lot about how arrogant you are as a human being.
Oh yeah.
Oh, check the chat for me. I don't know. I gotta check if dinner's out. If it is,
Kyle, weekends because I can't because my computer's being extremely
if it's not, I'll be back.
Wheel says, I hate games with the insert your character here syndrome. It's kind of annoying in Xenoverse where they say, where they just say, hey, you.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, you mean...
I agree.
Oh, you mean when Trunks in Xenoverse says, hey! Just, like, very loudly. Hey!
Mm-hmm. Nice boson. That really dinged him. Great job.
It's not out yet.
Okay.
It is out, but it's just out, you know. So I gotta wait.
So you have to wait. I'll give us.
You saw the chat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm seeing the chat right now.
And thank you very much, Kyle.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What if Naruto made a Xenoverse type game?
Oh, God.
Oh, do we really want one?
No, did they actually have one right now with Shinobi Striker?
You can make your own in Shinobi Striker, can't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can.
Yes, you can.
Oh, there you go.
So, they kind of just answered your question there. We just answered your question there, Jerry.
Starshot said no one will play it.
Yeah, no one would play it. Well,
I
yeah.
didn't know it came out, Shinobi Striker. That's
Yeah, it came out last month.
I didn't even, like, for real, like, I'm like, oh snap, it's out? Like,
Yeah.
That's bad ads. That's how you describe a bad ad.
bad advertising, yeah. Naruto Boruto, Shinobi Striker. 6 out of 10 on Steam, 6 out of 10, 4 out of 10.
That sounds.
I heard it got
bad.
a massive patch though to fix some of this
Yeah.
stuff.
That's bad. That's very bad.
Because this game, because I think Shinobi Strikers, I think Shinobi Strikers is like an MMO instead of like the other. Which
Like I don't hate MMOs, but why are they now starting to make MMOs more single player?
the Black Clover game is like that too.
Yeah. And you know, Bandai Namco actually did that a long time ago with the Dot Hack Quadrilogy or Tetralogy, the original one, before the GU games, you know, with Infection, Mutation.
There's our way in. Break for it.
Black Clover Quartet Knights came out when? Funny enough, it has higher score than Shinobi Strikers.
Yeah, it came out not too long ago.
It's actually more liked.
Black Clover.
Black Clover haters.
I can't believe I can't believe there's such a thing as Black Clover haters, because you know what?
Well, it's most people.
Wheel says, Jerry, is dinner out like Darkon sexuality?
Ah! Damn.
That out.
I just want my damn city shrouded in shadow, Bandai. That's
Oh
also
God,
what...
yes. Where's that game?
Yeah, with all the tokusatsu stuff like
exactly.
Godzilla and
It's got Toku and Mecha in it.
yeah.
It's never coming overseas, is it?
Nope.
No, it's like Super Robot
Dang
Wars.
it.
Too many. Because over in Japan, it's easier to do those crossovers.
Yeah, I imagine because of rights being,
Right.
lax, right?
The rights, well, because the rights are like under one person, like or one or two.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, like it's like.
Damn.
But over here, those rights, like you don't have to deal with 1 or 2 or 3 companies. Over here, so many different other companies. That's why Super Robot Wars games don't come out.
Oh,
Makes
wow.
me mad. Even what gets me even madder though is the fact that OG games have no copyright issues, but they still won't come out. Star Child said, "Oh, we won't get that." It's Wheel said, "Release it, you cowards."
Star Child says they might release Disaster Report 4 Summer Memories here, and then Wheel says, "F the OG series."
See, even the cops agree.
Yep, they're coming to see about you, Japan.
I love the OGs. They're the ones
Something we should have done decades ago, right, guys?
But Wheels, Sangar is great. Kyosuke Nanbu is great.
Stay with me, Haas. I'm sure there's
Godzilla's great. Gamera's great.
Well, he knows,
So is
he knows
Mothra.
Toku great. I'm talking about the OG characters from Super Robot Wars.
Oh yeah.
See, even I know what he was talking about.
Ratzel Feinschmaker with Trombe? Come on.
Endless
Trombe.
Saga was great. Endless Frontier, I mean.
Yeah, Endless Frontier. Haken? Titty Ninja?
Yeah. you just had to go by that name, Titty Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot her name. Kaguya.
Yeah,
That was
Kaguya.
No, that's a perfect name for people who forget the
Senran
name
Kagura.
of Take from Soul Calibur, huh?
Oh, Wheel
big
says not
teenage.
the Robot Wars.
Oh.
Oh, so you're talking about non-Robot Wars, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, everybody likes Titty Ninja.
I just
Yeah,
had a
have
fire
you seen Soul
extinguisher and I made Ray fall over because the fire extinguisher exploded
Oh, that's
and
cool.
he was
Yeah,
near
I saw that.
it. That's funny.
Yeah, Star Child. That's exactly why it won't come over here, because it has all that cool stuff. You're right. That's
Mhm.
what Wheels wants it. The Shrouded in Shadow game has a lot of stuff in it. Pat Labor.
Hey, Eelzap, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
I guess you were lurking earlier. We don't check, which is good because we're not like that. We're not gonna call people who are just lurking.
No, nothing like that.
Wheels of Steel said, "Yeah, it was gun when the gloves on the wheels of steel. He's reckless." That was Eminem's first hip hop song you ever heard. Anyways, yeah, it has Gundam, Patlabor, Evangelion, Ultraman, Godzilla, Gamera. Star Child said Evangelion. That's the one I forgot. Of course.
You know what I should have put down in literal cancer on our Discord server? When you say Evangelion, the GIF image of everybody clapping in the final episode.
God, dude, I told you the story, right? About my friend who borrowed me his DVDs.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Wheels even said it's understandable. It's Ava. Who would exactly? Nobody would get mad at you for forgetting that one.
Right.
But I told you the story, right?
Right.
The one I was gonna animate one day when I ever get the time. About my friend who borrowed me the DVDs, and I borrowed everyone like once a week, right?
Jeez. Look at these marshmallow monsters just
And-
coming up the butt.
I'd give him back. I'm like, okay, I saw this part. And then we finally get to the end. And I remember, I saw it, saw that whole congratulations crap,
Uh-huh.
put it back in my DVD. I remember, I gave it back to him. He asked me what I thought, and I just said, "What was that?" And I didn't speak to him for the whole rest of the day.
I'm surprised. Dude, I'm surprised he didn't punch him right in his face.
Yeah. Seriously, what was that?
I just stopped talking to him the whole day. He kept wanting to hang out and talk. I was like, no. I just stood quiet. I'm like, no.
No.
It's like, you, get away from me.
You's crazy, dude.
But,
Oh, hello,
yeah.
Mr. Stay Puffed.
here's a good question, Jared. Which one do you think is worse? That or the true ending that followed that?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, even the true ending was just about as messed up as the ending of the anime.
I think the true
Wheels
ending's even more
said,
messed up.
the wrong thing about Ava is they chose the wrong waifu. Correct answer is Misato. And Star Child said, that dumb ending gave us the two following movies.
Which,
Yeah.
from what I've seen, has been good so far.
Oh, you mean the Resurrections,
Rebuild.
the Rebuild series? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Rebuild is much better with.
So far, again, he can screw it up at the final.
He's on him.
Final part. Yeah.
I'm gonna have an opinion here. I don't give a crap. I'm gonna say it.
And yet it's the same guy who directed Shin Godzilla.
The only Hideaki Anno thing I liked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. The only thing I liked was Gunbuster. That he did.
Yeah.
That's my only thing I liked from him. I
get
legitimately
that.
like Gunbuster. I love Gunbuster. Everything else he did, whatever.
Yeah.
I could take it or leave it. And in some cases, like the Evangelion ending, throw it in the trash.
Oh god. Like, I seriously don't know which one's worse.
Oh, he did. Sorry, Ilzap brought up Nadia. I forgot about Nadia.
Hey, look at the press side. Now you like two things from them.
Live action cutie honey.
Wheel says Anno innovates Godzilla, but still was a man movie.
I like Nadia too.
Yeah.
I did like Nadia.
See,
or live
I
action
actually-
Cutie Honey or Chimon Brew
I'd say, come on, bro. But
Actually, he just- that's-
come on, bro.
but no, I didn't care for live. I like Cutie Honey animated. I don't know. I don't care for it.
But yeah, but Wheels just said the best thing, and I agree. He did a good he did an okay job with Godzilla, like really, because Shin was meh.
Honey. That was a good song, Cutie Honey.
Did you guys see the
Sasha, I love Cutie Honey. Yeah.
Did you guys see both part 1 and part 2 of the anime movies of Godzilla that came out recently?
No, because I heard they were bad.
Wheels did. He explained it to me.
Oh, he did.
They're Wheels basically said, and I trust him on that. That he said they're like.
Yeah, because I've heard that they're
Yeah. Is that right, Wheels? If you're still there? About Godzilla anime? Because I remember you telling me that it's not really worth watching.
Yeah.
Unless my brain is making up stories, which
has happened before in the past. I mean, in all fairness, I can vouch, right, Jerry?
Gilzap said those that they're all right.
They're done by Urobuchi, but yeah, they're all right.
Or AKA Uro Butcher, because he likes making people sad.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at Madoka Magica.
Oh, so he's basically a worse version of
He's not terrible. He's not.
But it sounds like he's a worse version of Kill 'Em All Tomino, right?
Oh, in that case, yeah.
Because Tomino actually can do a better job of actually making you feel emotional to a degree.
When he's on his pills. With
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eelsap said Maduki.
Maduki.
Madoka Magica. I remember I ran into a Madoka Magica cosplayer and I totally I was just like, who are you cosplaying?
You know, I hate that show because
I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, Madoka.
Like, I like shows that try to twist and turn the so-called tropes in media.
Which Madoka was doing, but
was doing horribly. It's like how I feel about Rick and Morty. You know what I mean? Trying to be subversive, humor, but doing it horribly. You get what I'm saying, dude?
Rick and Morty fans, you need to be watching Pop Team Epic, even though it's already done.
That's a good one. But I thought you were going to say Futurama, because like that
I was going to say that. Thank you. Yes.
Futurama is the one that's actually smart and funny.
Yes.
Yes, not freaking Rick and Morty.
David X. Cohen. The writer.
Yeah.
Ooh, painful.
It's like, oh, but it was Matt Groening. It was Cohen who actually wrote it.
Did you guys see his new series, Disenchantment or whatever?
I saw trailers. I didn't actually watch it. I mean, I know it's on Netflix.
First half is...
It reminds me of Futurama.
Okay. But the second half, it gets better.
Oh, that's good.
I'd rather just watch Futurama.
Yeah, but it's
not terrible.
It has great potential, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's Matt Groening. Ilzap said, Pop Tepiku. Pop Team Epic. Pop Tepiku,
Pop Tepiku. Oh, hello, Mr. Stay Puff.
Popoco and speaking of on Facebook, let me show you how the last episode of Pop Team Epic shows them as like how they look if they were normally drawn.
Mm-hmm.
I actually screenshotted that.
When they look like those live action dolls or whatever.
No, when they're drawn like if they were drawn like a regular anime instead of in their deformed.
Oh, I see. Oh. Well, I can't see it right now since I'm playing the game.
No, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's for like the anime actually shows them like I'm like, oh, look at that. They look like normal people.
And who knew?
Blue and white toy band thing or whatever is still coming. It's climbing the building.
Trending blogs. I don't care, Tumblr.
No one cares about Tumblr. Not even Tumblr.
I'm only there just to spread stuff.
Which is Kalechi. And it's God's work.
There you go.
Maduki.
Actually, you know where I got Maguka from was from what's his name? Jello Apocalypse. He's the one who said that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like his stuff. I recently saw that video he did where you tried to explain what JoJo's was.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm being hung on by Ray, and the thing is that Mr. Stay Puft's climbing the building, but I gotta keep him off.
Yeah, basically knock him off. I'll keep going.
By the way, if you're new to the stream, because you might be, Suikoden is coming back when?
November.
November 1st. Like the start of November, basically, right?
Yeah, the first Saturday in November.
Yeah.
It's basically so. This is basically just an preemptive.
Yeah.
Because of October coming around.
We're in it.
Yes. Oh, you're unleashing your marshmallow. You're unleashing your marshmallow children.
Oh yes, Eelzap. Yes, we're playing Suikoden after all this.
Yes.
Water margin, best margin. Yes.
By the way,
I was telling that to Double R before. He was like, you know it means water margin? He was like, what?
Well, no. I do know that Suikoden meant water margin. I already knew about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
I like my story better.
By the way, guys, you see that our. Did you see our friend slash colleague Mike Maverick is he apparently just introduced the new format to his show Super Ace Gamer, so yeah.
Oh, he has a new video up?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I need to watch that afterwards.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you what I really feel about it after when we're off, dude.
Oh yeah.
Try to keep it nice. I'm trying to keep it nice, but
of course.
What's funny is I say no gabbos, but you didn't actually say gabbo. My snickering was the gabbo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, I was more in the right. Because I said the right thing. What was that? I'll talk about it after we're off.
Come on, Mr. Stay Puft.
Starchild said he took a picture of all Suikoden. Yeah, Starchild. If you guys don't know, Starchild has all the Suikoden games. Which is crazy because some of them are rare.
I do too, but the only one that I don't have is Suikoden Tactics. But in terms of the mainline installments, yes, I do have all 5 of them myself too. But even though 4 of them are digital and one of them's physical, and the one that's physical is the ultra rare one, which is
Starchild has
Suikoden
all of them
5,
physical, which is kind of nuts. You know what I mean? Like, because he kept them.
Mm-hmm.
He has even has Super Nintendo games that like I keep telling him, I'm like, dude, you know that's rare. You know that's rare.
Huh.
Doesn't own the best Suikoden game. What, are you saying that Tactics was the best Suikoden game there, Eelzap? Oh, or are you just saying you don't own the best one, which is Suikoden 2, seeing that one's...
I think he needs Tactics, yeah.
Oh, Tactics, okay.
You know, I never forget a face attached to all the rest of that. I think we met earlier at the Sedgwick Hotel.
You gave me the sideshow chicken drop.
My name's Alyssa.
Yeah.
Alyssa Selma.
So basically, this is supposed to be the alternate Sigourney Weaver's character. Dr. Alyssa Solwyn in this game. Because, you know, Sigourney Weaver initially did not want to reprise a role as her character in this game. because
Which is weird because it sounded like she wanted to when they were still planning to do Ghostbusters 3.
I was happy to see you.
But then
You would think.
But then afterwards, she regretted her decision. She wanted back in on it, but they were like, "Nope, you
Too late.
too late."
Yeah.
Eelzap said tactics is for grown-ups.
Ah. Well, I would say it's the better Suikoden 4.
Just like how Fallout Tactics is the better game. With
Yeah.
the Brotherhood of Steel name.
Oh, don't remind me about that.
Oh, God.
Don't remind me about that piece of crap.
Fallout Battle Royale is what we call it.
So remember, if you're looking at two games with Brotherhood of Steel in the name, pick the one that has tactics in it, not the one that just says Brotherhood of Steel.
Yes, because that one is. Oh God.
Yeah, I remember that. That was the first game. I was like, "Hey, it's on console." I never tried. Oh,
Oh no.
oh, I gotta wait. How many more years for a proper Fallout to come on console?
The only
Yeah, funny enough, a couple.
the only Suikoden game we never got over here in the West is the last one that came out on PSP, which was supposed to be a follow up to
Our child really is lucky.
which is supposed to be a follow up to Suikoden Tear Christ on the DS, which I also have, and I think that was actually a pretty underrated gem.
Starchild said the other Suikoden music CD he got it through a contest.
Winston, you're looking at the Ghostbusters NES screen on that computer. Do you have Stockholm syndrome for playing that game so much?
There are some Game Boy Suikoden games too, I believe. Starchild said.
I know there was a like a trading card game on the Game Boy Color. And I know there was a couple of like visual novels on the PS1.
Eelzap said we didn't get the Gaiden games on PS1.
Yeah, the Gaiden games. Yeah, Suiko Gaiden 1 and 2. Which they were basically like, they took place during Suikoden 2, but they were in the perspective of another character. Who pretty much became one of the main characters in Suikoden 3. Or just in line with one of the main characters, I meant.
Right.
I don't have anything to do with that.
I can't. I still love how we don't really see the main character face straight up. We see all the other guys. Obviously, they're stars.
Oh, yep. It's that. It's the butthead from the first movie, Walter Peck,
Starchild,
the one who got
telling him-
bathed in Stay Puft's creamery at the end.
Starchild said, "Yeah." When you talking about the Gaiden game, Starchild said, "Yeah, Nash, I believe."
Yeah,
Nash.
Nash from Suikoden 3. Yes.
I think so.
No, not Kevin Nash.
Not even Charlie Nash.
Yeah.
Nope.
Who
Man, that'd be cool.
who pretty much copied Ultimate Rugal's Genocide Cutter in
Dude,
Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter 5. Charlie stole the Genocide Cutter from Rugal, and he stole Iori's face grab. So he had quite a few SNK moves.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, very original there, Ono.
Eelzap said when he came in, Eelzap said, "I always thought he does look like Edge. He does.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought he looked like Edge in this game. Yeah, he does. He looks like when Edge cut his hair. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
wrestler.
Oh, yeah, I know who you mean.
Reeks of awesomeness.
Yep.
Or I was going to say, doesn't he kind of look like Nero from Devil May Cry 5 a little bit? But just kind of pudgier?
Winston. Hey, Winston. Boy, are you glad you're in this game, eh? Because you were in Dragon Ball Evolution for some reason.
Wait, Ernie Hudson was?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he was one of the monks. Yeah.
Oh, boy. You were lucky for being left out of the NES Ghostbusters game, but you were not lucky to be left out of Dragon Ball Evolution?
Yep.
Oh, God. Karma, karma, karma.
He's our new head of Peacock. Peacock, PCOC, Paranormal Contracts Oversight Commission. And my first
Peck.
official act is going to be
Just add an ER, and then you get what he is.
Yeah.
Launch your investigation if you have to, but for now, just keep them under control and my office in the loop. But remember,
Star Child said about the CD he won.
To get that CD,
to
you
get
have
that
to.
CD.
Yeah, you have to find codes of Suikoden related products and websites. I found some of the codes on their website, the art book, the strategy guide, and the game, I believe, and I got enough codes to win the CD. Huh, interesting.
And Ilzep said, "Nice, must have been a headache. It must have been." For real, like, this game still looks... I just wish they showed the main character face straight up, because you were telling me he looks like somebody, and they still haven't shown a clear shot of him.
Yeah. I said he kind of looks like Nero from Devil May Cry 5, but just pudgier.
When is he gonna spear someone? I was just thinking about that. Tech should just spear everybody.
Speaking of which, I'm not the only person that's not hyped for DMC5 after what Capcom pulled, right?
Oh, are you talking about with the whole microtransactions?
Yeah.
I heard the best friends talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't upset, but then again, I don't know. The thing is with them is I don't know if it's they're not upset because of facts or they're not upset because they're just such huge DMC fans that they don't want to.
I'm sorry, but I like DMC, but I'm not gonna buy a game if it's gonna force freaking microtransactions just to make it a quicker progression. Like, just play the game, get good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to be crystal clear. I'm not saying the entirety of microtransactions, just like loot boxes, are a bad thing when implemented correctly. Like, for example, what Fight Up EA did with 2016's Timefall 2. That made sense because it was only cosmetics. It didn't affect the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The microtransactions you get in DMC5 affect the gameplay because they make you progress shorter. You know, they make you stronger in a short progression time.
Yeah, that's just being cheap.
Funny enough, same thing with Overwatch. Overwatch is only cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only problem with Overwatch is, while yes, the loot boxes are rightfully cosmetic, it's the random number generator that screws it up. That's the only negative I can say about Blizzard and freaking Overwatch. That's it.
I got the same thing.
Like, this is why when I do eventually get, DMC5, it's gonna be on its first sale. I'm not getting it day one. The only Capcom game that I'm planning to get day one is Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's it. Like, seriously, that's the only game.
Yilzap said, "I'm still excited about DMC5, but I'm not blind to its problems. I actually canceled my pre-order first to see how it plays out."
And he says he said he used the money to pre-order Neo 2.
Good. But I wish we see more responsible.
That's actually a level-headed move, yeah.
That's being responsible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want this crap to stop? Then don't support this crap to begin with.
Can you turn the camera?
I can't turn his face, unfortunately.
It's like it's with this industry. You want crap, you get crap.
Yeah, you can't. Yes. Yeah. The camera's forcing itself to be behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Starchild says he has an Egon figure.
Cool.
I don't know what figure. Oh, there, boom. Oh snap! I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot which mythological Japanese creature I was gonna say.
Something that deals with a yokai or a deity.
I know. I have a Mr. T figure. You want to talk 80s toys?
I pity the fool.
I do have a Mr. T figure. Starshot says, "Yeah, I usually wait when games come out." And Yilzap said, "Yuki Onna? Yuki Onna is that the Ice Queen one? Not Queen, the Ice. I forget which one Yuki Onna is. Is that the Ice one?
Yokai Watch.
When I think of yokai, I think of Yokai Watch." And Yilzap said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, that the Ice one, golly, I forgot the myth behind it.
Hey, you probably have a computer or have your iPad. You can definitely look into that if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna eat soon. So.
Oh yeah.
So if that's the case, because it's almost 7 already, you know what to plug. Just say everything is FighterXaos on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is simple.
This is how you
I'll BRB, and if the stream is done, it's been cool. Man, we have 11 viewers concurrently. That's not bad compared to our other streams.
Has nothing to do with cold, but the effect is similar.
So yeah,
So we have a new type of proton pack power. It's called
and
like
Wheels just
stasis
came
stream.
back from dinner.
minutes a day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to dinner. He just came back. All right, BRB. And if the stream is done before I come back, yeah, FighterXaos is everything. My social media, it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's all the same.
Uh-huh. Okay. Is that a Carl Winslow face that you're using, Eel Zap?
See what's here.
Which, speaking of which, I actually did pick up all 9 seasons of Family Matters on DVD through Amazon not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Did I do that? Hi, Mr. Winslow. I'm Steve Urkel.
Who also voiced Sonic. Which I still find hilarious.
Yeah. Where'd you guys go? Ray? Egon? Winston? You guys went somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess they must have went downstairs. I can't find him.
Huh.
Never mind. Well, we'll search for him. They couldn't have gone too far. Or do I have to use the stasis stream? Where is it? Yeah, I know. You want me to get the PKE meter out again. I already took a look at everything. And inside this room. No, I don't need the PKE meter. Oh, wait a minute. Of course, there's something inside this room which is causing unidentified activity that I need to destroy, and you have to actually get the ghost to come out.
Mm-hmm.
That's not it.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just I'm trying to find where I need to go next.
Okay.
Do I want to hang out on Skype after Wheels? I got other things I gotta do, but I do appreciate the offer, man.
Yeah, it'd probably just be me and Jerry when we wrap up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it just went that way. Nice. Finally. Progression!
That's always a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Just out of curiosity, because I know we're coming up to the time when we get off. Where are we going to stop?
We're gonna stop right when the hour arrives.
Okay.
Detecting a very strong anomaly here.
There's a strong anomaly, but where? Oh, right in front of me.
Here comes something big.
Now that is a fine example of a level 6 bidimensional trap.
Defeat the book golem. Funny name for a ghost who got a bunch of books on it, and now it's calling himself the book golem.
Losing strength. Keep tearing it down.
Power is emanating from a single focal object.
You got it. Fantastic. Man, how much PK energy must have
And sorry if there's not really that much talking going on, guys.
That's cool, man.
No, I was talking to the audience.
No, I know, but I was just, saying it's all right.
I know.
It's just trying to wrap. We're gonna wrap up soon to begin with, so.
Oh, of course.
That's when usually our conversations die down to begin with, so it's just normal for us.
Well, yeah, that's true. Gozer, lol, Starchild said. Yes, Gozer the... What do they call it? Gozer the Gozerian, and then Vigo the Carpathian?
Yes. Yep.
Speaking of
which, I did like that cameo from Vigo at the beginning of the game.
Yes, the painting inside the firehouse.
I think that cameo was reprised by its original actor who played Vigo too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, a full stabilizing levitation.
Oh, what did you think about Ghostbusters 2? Did you honestly feel it was a good movie, or alright, or kind of meh, or?
I think it's a good movie. I think it's on par with the first one, to be honest.
Yeah, there's some things I feel that were kind of just like questionable, but at times I'm like, it's really not that bad of a film.
Right, but the only problem that the fans should have blamed was themselves because they asked for more and they got more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got an interesting question for you, Kyle.
Okay.
What do you think about that so-called rumored Nintendo Switch Pro that's probably coming out next year?
Well, if it's going to be powerful than the original Nintendo Switch, and possibly to where they can actually get more games onto there instead of just ports of past games, then hopefully it's a step in the right direction. But I have to wait for official confirmation. Can't really say.
Right.
Can't really comment.
I'm skeptical. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I am skeptical to a sense, but I'll just have to wait and see.
Like, I'm trustworthy with the Wall Street Journal because they've been right before with prior Nintendo announcements. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like all the way back to the Wii U before it was announced. But I'm sorry, not the Wii U, the 3DS. My apologies. That said, I'm actually kind of miffed because you remember I got a Switch last year.
Right.
And I had to sadly get bring mine back for a refund because it broke on me.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you about that.
You shouldn't, because you know what? I'm glad it happened because this shows to me how rushed of a product the Switch was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is true.
It was rushed, but I would say by now that it's better at least.
Oh, I imagine by now, but my stance is this: if this was going to be a case, shouldn't you think Nintendo should have waited until the time was right for the specs to be on par with the other consoles?
Yeah, I would say so.
Because, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking the third-party developers that have made phenomenal work on the ports that have come to the console. You know what I mean? Like with Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus.
Right.
That is a godsend that's even able to run in that system.
Yeah,
but
that's
you know what I would have preferred?
What?
Full 1080p 60 frames on both docked and undocked mode.
Mm-hmm.
At least 720 at best for undocked.
Right.
But to hear that in some cases, there are some games that can hit really almost 240p on undocked mode. Like, I'm fearful for the Switch's future because there's going to come a point for Nintendo's advertising, which has been great so far for the first year it's been on market.
Uh-huh.
And I think you can agree with me this too. There's going to come a point where Nintendo needs to make a stance on whether they can say until it becomes, not true, but Nintendo would have to make a point that while it's a hybrid console, was it really mostly geared towards home gaming or is it portable?
Uh-huh.
And I think that's gonna be the biggest hurdle that Nintendo needs to make.
Oh, of course.
Not happen. And knowing Nintendo, they're going to eventually screw up. I hate to say that, but we're kind of already seeing it with the early results that are the Nintendo Switch Online service.
Yeah. It's going to happen to everybody.
Yeah, just like what's going to happen to Sony, because this happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's always that one console manufacturer that screws up. It doesn't matter if it's Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, because you and I get, as fans of our respective platforms, we understand that they're businesses. They do business for business sake.
Right.
But I wish they would do more business decisions that are based off of, pro-consumer actions instead of anti, like how Microsoft is doing at the tail end of this generation, what they've been doing, and like how Sony supposedly did at the start of this generation, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because the more you do pro-consumer stuff, that's how you gain traction. That's how you gain new followers and stay loyal to your already, established fan base.
Mm-hmm.
The more you do anti, that's how you lose. That's how you lose consumers.
Well, yeah. It is.
And I know arrogance is a nation, it's a worldwide thing, because it happens at both, the Japanese companies as well as American companies. That's understandable. That's the sad reality of business, is that, most of these executives are arrogant. Mm-hmm. They don't care about the consumer. They care about their side product.
Yeah, and not to mention, too, that they have a really bad mindset with them not being caught up with the times and all that.
And that's what I'm about to say, because even though it is a worldwide thing, I've noticed it more and more. That's more, and you can say I'm wrong, and that's completely fine in your own perspective, Kyle. But I've noticed it being more of a bigger detriment with Japanese companies than American companies. Regarding both Sony and Nintendo, I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's debatable, but I can see where you're coming from, though.
The fact that, Sony, I know it's not a big deal, but to sub-consumers in that fan base, it is. And that is a big deal. Not having proper backwards compatibility and not really being that forth-standing in regards to crossplay. Oh, that's great that they, brought crossplay to a game that sure had it at launch, i.e. Fortnite. But
yeah,
they're so wary on crossplay, and I don't get that, dude.
Yeah, it really ticked me off about Sony's stance on crossplay because of what Jim Ryan said. Seriously, him saying, why would anybody play this? Because it's your legacy, you idiot!
Yeah, I mean, if Nintendo, to a degree, and even Microsoft realize that, then Sony should as well, too.
Gosh, it's just...
I'm this way because I care about the industry's future, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, so do I, but... with it going in the wrong direction for a lot of bad reasons. It's and we were talking about this on Facebook chat yesterday, was seeing how much most of us want to see this industry actually get rebooted with another video game crash to happen.
And it sounds horrible, and I'm not wishing this upon the developers, because they're innocent. It's the executives that don't know how the industry should work.
Yeah.
That's my biggest issue. It's... when people get pissed at PlayStation, don't get pissed at PlayStation. I think they're a competent division. Always, 99.9% of the time, you don't get mad at the division.
Yeah,
of a manufacturer.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get parent company.
Yeah, don't get mad at people like Sony. I mean, obviously they have made good decisions, but they made bad ones. Same for Nintendo and same with Microsoft.
Yeah, what you're saying is don't get mad at the divisions within the parent companies, like the Xbox division or the Nintendo division or even PlayStation. They're the innocent ones because they're just trying to please, the standards of what their respective consumers, expect from them. It's the parent companies that make this stupid decision. I mean, look at the entirety of the design itself, the PlayStation 3. That wasn't PlayStation's decision. That was Sony.
Yeah, Sony.
It's always the executives who ruin the chances of a game manufacturer to do well in this industry, and that's the sad thing, you know what I mean?
Those Washington fat cats are the ones that pull the strings, Eelzap says. Yep.
Thank you. Yes, see, so he knew what we were talking about, which is good to hear.
Yeah. God, you just came out of nowhere. So many ghosts! So many ghosts, so little time!
Thank you, bud. Yeah, don't mind me, my cat was just getting off my chair.
Hey, that's cool. Stasis stream amplifier. Oh, a mobilization rate increases for the stasis stream. Oh, okay, that's cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I feel bad for my cat. He's a very jumpy kitty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the more I think about it, dude, I think my mom was right. He must have been abused by the former owner, sadly.
Just basically a paranoid cat, essentially. Yeah.
Because there's even times, I hate to say this, but there's times like when I'm even petting him, he switches from being purring to downright starting to like not downright hard bite me, but just like not even in there of like a love bite, somewhere in between. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's more of like a warm bite to just leave him alone, and this can go on like in a millisecond, which is sad.
Yeah.
Because he's a good cat. It's just like, I don't know what the heck the prior owner did to him.
It's the librarian ghost who always says shh, and then Ray said, "Enough with the shushing."
Yep.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, Jer.
Yeah, I'm back, and I see the chat, and I just gotta say, I did not know there was a Harada emote. That's awesome. Let me see this.
That is. Yeah, you actually missed a good conversation that me and Kyle were having a minute ago.
Yeah.
I think I did it wrong.
About the gaming industry's future,
Oh,
basically.
I think you got to be a sub to Eris, the ATP of winning the puck. Derp.
Yeah.
My bad.
But hey, that's cool. We got someone who's a fan of his in our stream, so that's awesome.
Oh, there you are. It's the librarian again.
Yeah, just the TLDR that I came up with, Jerry, is basically, don't get mad at these divisions because they don't have the power of what they want to do as an independence. Get mad at these
executives for the parent companies who don't even understand how the industry works.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said there's also a Lord Vaya emote.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm on your team.
Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side. I know you are, Ray. Get out of my way, man. When I'm...
The staffing is... Nintendo's are only thinking, oh, that's a Star Fox 64 reference.
Star Fox, the game where every sequel's a reboot.
Yep.
What's up with that? Let's just keep remaking it. Hey, can we actually make a game where we actually find out what happens next? No!
Remake it! Again, but in a new direction.
Starshell, that's just their Pee Wee Herman emote. Hey, I'll make one for you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Get on that, Jerry.
Hey, you ever seen Cheech and Chong, I believe it's Nice Dreams? Where's the next movie?
It's called Star Fox Command, and it's trash and dumb to smoke.
What? Tell us more about this collector, Winston.
Says here that this collector used the...
Oh yeah, Command. That was the DS one, right?
Yes, the one that acted like... I don't know what it was, but the game was weird how it played. It almost seemed like it was a combination between, like, Star Fox and, like, Risk or something.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very weird how that game played.
That sounds really weird.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want a good Star Fox sequel, then play Star Fox 2 that came out on the SNES Classic Edition, or pick up the ROM if you want.
Or an official release, because let's be blunt, Star Fox 2 was never officially released, sadly. Star Fox is sold for GameCube.
Even if you really want to pay money for some reason.
Right. But yeah, Star Fox Assault for the GameCube I thought was highly underrated.
Remember Dinosaur Planet? I mean...
Adventures?
Adventures is good, but it would have been better if freaking Miyamoto didn't say, hey, change it to a Star Fox game.
Is that game, that's like the third or fourth Great Furry Awakening, right?
Hey, you're the one that said it, Jerry.
First one was Thundercats, second one was like, what? Bloody Roar?
Yeah. And with that, since we're already at the hour mark, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap up tonight's stream.
Yes.
We made a lot of progress today.
But I already plugged, but I'll do it again. But I'll go first. First.
I'll go first because I have the shortest. If you guys are fine with that.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You can follow me on YouTube at youtube.com/16bitchef. Currently, I'm on hiatus on my solo, but I'll be back at the start of the new year in 2019, January, so look forward to that. and we'll be continuing hopefully Witcher 3. So look forward to that. As well as you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/16bitchef. And as the others would bring up, for everyone who hasn't joined yet, we do have a invite link to our Discord located at the bottom of the video player. So anyone new in the stream want to join and chat with us even more, you're more than welcome to join.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. And for me, Double RPG, tonight I will be returning back to Trails of Cold Steel 2, and I'm probably going to be doing a double-length feature, which is about maybe 3 or 4 hours, because I had to cancel my stream last night due to IRL stuff, but I will be back in full force for that game tonight. So be sure to look out for me during that time, which will probably be at either 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern, or 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific. And
Tonight, right?
Yeah, tonight. And you can find me on twitch.tv/RRPG-reviews, which I will definitely put in the message board. But also, you can follow me on youtube.com/RRPG-reviews for my created content, which I am working on my Final Fantasy retrospective at this time. You can also follow me on facebook.com/RRPG-reviews. That's my Facebook fan page. And you can follow me on twitter.com/RRPG-reviews, and that's my Twitter page. So be on the lookout for more content coming from me in the future that you're not going to find anywhere else, or any news and updates coming from me on those social media sites that you won't even hear me say anywhere else either. But yeah, be on the lookout for Trails of Cold Steel 2 resuming tonight. From yours truly, Double RPG.
Nice. And what about you, Jerry?
FighterXaos everywhere.
Yep.
FighterXaos, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. My webcomics, search for FighterXaos or for... No, am I FighterXaos or am I just Kaos on Tapas?
I think you're on Tapas, but it's been a while since I've been on Tapas.
You know what? Don't even worry about that. Just go to tapas.io and search for New Courage or for Mixtape. That's tapas.io / and then, New Courage or Mixtape on their search engine. You'll find my comics because, I do them. It's pretty much all I do. I do have a YouTube channel, Brad Burns Rival.
Oh, God.
I did not make... You know what's funny, Wheels? I was actually thinking of making an account there, because they... But no.
So you can see all the Bowsette waifus and
Oh,
pictures.
dude, that's the #1 search term on that site right now.
Yeah, but unfortunately, some infamous lady had to ruin that meme.
Oh,
we're not gonna name names, but we know who we're talking about. I know.
If you look up a word in the dictionary that starts with a T and ends with a T, you'll find her picture.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, that's me. FighterXaos everywhere, and on tapas.io, you just search for New Courage or Mixtape, and bam, you'll find my comics. Star Child said her name. Oh no, and Wheels said her name too.
Yeah, but
why?
We're done.
We're done here. I think that's.
See you guys next week for what? More Ghostbusters?
Yes, more Ghostbusters. We will resume with Chapter 2, and we'll get further along with that game as well. So, yes, be on the lookout for more of us hunting down ghosts, because busting makes us feel good. So
I let you say it.
Say what?
I was gonna say it, but you said it.
Okay.
Feel good. That's how the song goes.
Exactly.
We're not even saying nothing wrong. It's how the song goes.
Yeah, watch us get banned by Twitch just because of that.
And
all right, we'll see you.
All right, peace out, Ilzap. And to sign off, I'm Double RPG.
I'm 16-bit Chef.
And I'm FighterXaos.
And to sign off, our good friend and the founder of the Geek Fighters, FighterXaos, will sign off with these 2 special words for you.
Nimyu. Kanyo.
See you next week, guys. Peace out.